All right, welcome back to Weekend Prime. Did you know that a simple meal could turn into a silent killer for both humans and animals? Aflatoxins, toxic substances produced by fungi that thrive on grains, are not only harmful but deadly, capable of causing liver damage, blood clots, and in extreme cases, sudden death. On this episode of Health Digest, Gloria Milimu uncovers the hidden threat of aflatoxin poisoning in pets while also exploring a common dilemma for many pet lovers. Is it safe to share a bite from your plate with your canine companion? Take a look.
Let's be honest. Few things are harder to resist than those pleading puppy eyes at the dinner table. The excited wagging of tails, the gentle nudges against your leg. It's enough to melt anyone's resolve. Well, the truth of the matter is, knowing what to feed your furry friend is just as important to their well-being as is to human beings. Experts are now sounding the alarm of a lurking danger, aflatoxin poisoning, an often overlooked condition silently claiming the lives of pets, especially dogs.
Basically, the condition is called aflatoxin in pets. It's a deadly condition which has affected many pets in Kenya. It's so sorry, many pets have died because of the condition. And it comes when pets, especially dogs, cats, and other animals, they feed in contaminated food. So these toxins usually come from moldy food.
These toxins creep in through contaminated grains, poorly stored food, and prolonged exposure to stale feeds.
It can be from the source of production when used contaminated cereals or grains. It could be because of food storage, poor food storage, especially when you store food in high humid areas, also with high temperatures. It can be a contributor to these toxins building up.
Unlike humans, pets, especially dogs, are more vulnerable because they tend to eat the same food every day. Generally, aflatoxin needs to build up to a certain level before your pet starts showing signs of illness. Pets like dogs are said to be highly susceptible to aflatoxin poisoning because, unlike human beings, they generally tend to be fed on the same food over time. And if these foods are contaminated, as explained by Dr. Maube, it causes accumulation of these toxins in their system.
Our physiology is different from animal physiology. We can handle high aflatoxin levels compared to dogs. We have two forms of aflatoxins. We have the acute form, and then we have the chronic form. So the chronic form, the target organ in aflatoxicosis is the liver. So the chronic form is small quantities which are accumulating slowly affecting the liver. And then we have the acute form, which is, sporadic. The clinical signs are manifested very fast, and death can occur within 24 hours, less than 24 hours, to up to around 1 week.
Left unchecked, aflatoxin poisoning can also trigger cancers and tumors, and pet owners with affected animals, like dogs, may notice a range of symptoms that point to aflatoxicosis, and they include:
your pet will be vomiting, and the vomiting will either be accompanied with blood or no blood. Another sign is diarrhea. Other sign, you realize the pets become more lethargic. They don't want to move around, they just want to sleep. And then you check maybe the hydration, they are very dehydrated, and basically from the vomiting and the diarrhea. When the disease progresses, say up to around 14 days, you start noticing other changes. And one of the changes you'll note are the mucous membrane. When you open inside the eye, you check the gums, you'll start seeing the the gums becoming yellowish.
The grim reality is there is no cure for aflatoxin poisoning. Vets can only offer supportive care to manage symptoms and help clear toxins. And to protect your pet, Dr. Mawube advises caution at mealtime.
If you can, prepare your own food from scratch. Some people usually go for rice, which is also another good option. But remember, rice alone cannot sustain animals. They will not get the nutritional value from rice. So if you're going for rice, then combine with other things, with other proteins. I will also want to mention something you need to avoid. Unga-related foods, especially the roadside foods. There have been a major issue. Many pets are dying because of eating these unga-related foods.
But aflatoxin is not the only danger lurking in your kitchen. Some human food are toxic to dogs, even in small amounts. So, before sneaking your pet a bite from your plate, remember what's safe for you may be fatal for them. You need to consider that your four-legged friends have a different digestive system and nutritional needs. On the next episode of Health Digest, we turn to another silent killer in pets, digestive obstruction. Digestive obstruction in animals is a potentially life-threatening condition. Next week on Health Digest, we'll look at some of the causes of these obstructions and we'll tell you how you can prevent them from happening. Gloria Milimu, KTN, Nairobi.